And I'm Dan.
And this is Time to Wine. As you can see, we're doing Halloween today.
Yes.
I'm a witch, if you can't tell.
And I'm a vampire of some sort, I guess.
He's a vampire. He's got the nifty fake teeth that you actually put on your teeth. It's cool.
It's pretty cool. This is a Cabernet, and it's from Washington State. It's called Borne of Fire.
It's from 2017.
A good year.
It is a good year for Cabernet. Okay, I'm going to read the back of the bottle. So it's a 2017 Cabernet from Columbia Valley. On the back it says, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we have laid claim to a land that has been torn from within and smothered in flames. We have charged past the blaze with a Cabernet Sauvignon sourced from a new area of the Columbia Valley, affectionately referred to as the Borne.
It sounds beautiful. I'm really excited. I mean, look at that label.
And I'm so excited to try it.
Alright, so...
Will you do the honors, please?
Sure, I will do the honors. Twist the top, pop it all up, you got wine.
Is that going to be like our theme song now?
It should be. Well, there we are. Alright, I'm so excited for this wine.
I know. We've been waiting all month to try it.
Not all month, but when I was looking up wines to try.
It smells good.
So,
all right.
Here is to Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Episode 5.
Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. Smells really good. It is really good.
That's really good. I've got a piece of cork in mine.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. This is really good, though.
Yeah, it is really good. Goes down smooth. Has nice earthy tones with some nice fruity tones. Oh, and the bottle was $25.
Which is a little expensive for
our normal bottles. But
I feel like it's a soft wine. It doesn't.
it's a soft red. No.
It's not harsh. It doesn't hurt when you drink it.
It's not sweet, you know.
But it's also not sour like that white wine we had last week.
No. I'm gonna try with a piece of cheese.
Okay, so because it's Halloween, almost, we thought we would talk about
Halloween.
Halloween and spooky stuff. And haunted houses and things like that.
Mm-hmm. So
Danny actually lives in a haunted house.
I do.
So he
I feel.
He feels like he lives in a haunted house. Tell them why.
So the owners of this home died, natural causes in the home, over 10 years ago. And the house sat empty until I finally bought it.
And then, what, you started feeling like...
When I started doing work on the house, so this house was so dated. It was...
Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. What color was the kitchen?
So my kitchen cabinets were yellow with these red bulby hardware.
So ugly.
It was just red and yellow. It was just McDonald's all room to room, just wallpaper everywhere. I had each room had different wallpaper. Each room it was custom. It was custom cut. I mean, I was looking at pictures the other day of they even covered the outlet covers, and they even matched the wallpaper to the outlet covers to where it just flowed through.
It was really dated.
It was dated. It was definitely a late 70s, early 80s.
Which is why this is. He's still in the process of renovating. This is going to be white behind us eventually.
Eventually. So anyway, I buy the house. I know it's a fixer-upper.
But he likes that.
I like that stuff. I do that in my spare time. So So the first night I come here, I rip down all the wallpaper, and that night I just feel someone watching in disappointment, which is a weird feeling. You know, you're alone in a house, it's, you know.
How do you know they were it was in disappointment though?
That's what it felt like, in disappointment. So I'm feeling disappointment as I'm tearing down this wallpaper, tearing down the wood paneling that they had put up, as accent walls. So I go to look for my phone, and it's gone. I'm like, I put it on the mantle, I swear on my life, I put it on the mantle and nothing. I can't find it. I'm looking under wallpaper because there's wallpaper everywhere at this point.
It's all over the floor. Anyway,
So,
he couldn't find his phone.
I couldn't find my phone. I even go into the solarium and I get locked out of my house. I cannot get back in my house.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that happened. Then I got in the house. I step on a nail. It goes through my shoe. It wasn't a bad puncture, but it just, all this bad stuff happening while I'm here. I thought I was going to have to break a window. Luckily, I was able to climb through a window and get back into the house. By the end of the night, my phone is on the mantle. Bizarre. What? Where was it? It was there the entire time. I did not see it. Yeah, pretty crazy. Next time, I barely had my house set up at this point. It was just one big construction place, and I had to live in it. So I had my room sort of set up. I had the bed, and I had my computer set up to watch TV in my room. So I'm watching Netflix in bed, and I hear a voice. I hear a woman's voice. I hear, "Over here, I found it." I'm like, what the? So I get up, I walk through, and I'm walking into the dining room area, and I see a figure of a woman standing in my solarium, and I turn, nothing. Creepy, right? And another time I'm doing laundry in my house, and it is late at night. Yeah, I work night shifts, so I'm doing laundry. I'm gonna reach into the dryer, and I feel fingers go up my back, and I just the thing have you ever seen, like, in a horror movie, like every time something weird like that happens, you always do that like that's why
that weird crazy music.
Yeah, like, and then everyone starts screaming and they run out of the room. Like, that's what was going through my head when it happened. I was just like, oh my god. I ran out of the basement. I was like, oh my god, like, crazy.
That's funny.
Then the last big thing that happened in this house was, so me and my dad, we actually put this paneling up this summer, and so I had to do like a whole bunch of ripping out of, like, what's it called? The floor trim, and around the windows. They had this big shelf that you could tell that the original owner, she must have loved it. And it was just it took up a lot of the walking path. So I ripped it out of the window, and my dad came over. We weren't gonna work that day, but he just wanted to see what I did, and we were gonna talk about what we were gonna do with the window, the paneling around the window. And he wanted to open up the windows. We could not open the windows. I unlatched it. He's like, they're stuck. I'm like pulling on. I literally opened these up today. I'm like, how are they stuck? Like, it felt like someone was pushing down, like they would wiggle but not move. They were stuck. And sure enough, like, it just felt like someone was pushing down on the windows. She gets pretty mad when I mess with her.
What was her name again? Mary Baker?
Mary Baker.
Mary Baker.
Yeah. Are they just coincidences? I don't know, but
He lives in a haunted house.
I live in a haunted house, I feel. It's not like, I don't feel like they're bad.
They're not malicious. They just really like the house the way it was. We actually lived in a house briefly when we were little, in a haunted house. It was, where was it? In Virginia?
Yeah, it was the house our mother was pregnant with me.
Yeah, so we moved, when we were little, our dad was in the Navy, so we moved around a lot in the, in like 5 years.
Well, 4 years.
He was only in for 4 years, but we moved around a lot in that time. And so when our mom was pregnant with him, we were living in Virginia. We actually moved twice because the first house in Virginia was haunted.
Yeah. So the big kicker about that.
I'm gonna try and find the picture.
So
I have it.
my parents, they took a picture of the house outside after they bought the house.
No one was in the house.
Or I don't know if they were renting. I don't know.
They weren't renting it.
I don't know if they bought it or rented it. Anyway, they took a picture of the house. And nothing was hanging up in the windows. Nothing, no furniture was in there. No one was working that day on the house. Nothing was in the house.
It was completely empty. They had just come inside from walking through it. So they knew there was nobody else in the house and it was empty. There were no curtains.
So my dad took a picture and they get the film back and there's
a headless woman standing in the
front window.
In the front window, like the bottom front right or whatever. Yeah. Our parents said that a lot of crazy stuff happened in that house, like when they were living there. Like,
I feel like they said that they fought a lot. Like, over stupid stuff that was just happened and couldn't explain it.
They were fighting all the time and they didn't understand why they were fighting all the time. It was just that. And then the mortgage, they said, was like $666. There were a couple other things that happened too, but yeah, it was, the biggest thing was that the house was empty when they took that picture.
I grew up in an old farmhouse from the late 1800s. Yeah, old houses, thin walls, they're drafty, creaky floors. You gotta love it, right? So that house is old, right? So people have lived in it over the years or whatever. So this one, growing up, she always make up these stories or whatever. Like one time
I've been making up stories since I was able to talk.
We all went in, all five of us, we went in underneath the stairs of the house.
We went in the closet under the stairs.
And I guess the owners, they had newspapers stuck to the...
they put newspaper down as like a
matting or whatever.
For this shelf. I don't know why. It was weird.
I don't know why either, but... So she takes us there, and we can't read at this time, and so she's like... Okay, guys.
There was a weird picture of a girl on one of the newspapers. It was old. It was black and white. So I made up a story.
That there was a fire that happened just in that closet.
Just in the closet, not the rest of the house.
That what's it called? Yeah, and the girl died in the fire.
And her ghost.
And her ghost haunts
the closet.
The closet.
Not the rest of the house, just the closet.
Yeah. And of course we're like, oh my god, so scary.
They believed it.
Mm-hmm. It's our older sister. She's telling us, hey, there's a ghost in this house. Obviously you gotta believe her.
I don't know, when I was a kid I used to think I could see ghosts.
I mean, you might have.
I don't know.
Kids are very clairvoyant when it comes to seeing things.
Is that the cat?
No, that was an acorn on the solarium window.
We're talking about all these ghosts and stuff, and then I hear a bang. Yeah. I just watched Hocus Pocus with my son last night.
One of my favorite movies when I was younger.
That movie, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. But it was funny to watch it again. My son was he loved all the silly stuff. Also, as an adult, you realize how many times they use the word virgin in that movie, and it's really weird. Mm-hmm. They said that so many times in that movie. It's just so funny because you're watching it and you're like, oh my gosh, how many times are they going to talk about virginity?
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny. What's another Halloween movie?
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
They have it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus. You know what? One movie I really like, Practical Magic.
I've only seen that one time.
It's such a good movie. It's such a 90s movie.
I love 90s movies.
Me too. Remember growing up, we used to watch the Halloween Town TV show?
Oh, I forgot about the TV movie Halloween Town. Aw, that was a good one.
Yeah, we loved that growing up. We were like, oh my god, it's coming back on!
That was, it was always fun when that was playing. Nightmare Before Christmas was a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Do you watch that?
Is that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? See, I think it's a Halloween movie.
I think it's both. Actually, I would say it's Christmas.
Yeah, I think when we were younger, our brother actually used to tell me all the time, it's a Christmas movie, Elise, it's a Christmas movie. But I was like, but it's Halloween, and I want to watch Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think it's both.
It's both, but like it's leaning toward, Christmas because it's a Halloween town, and then they want to throw Christmas into it, and they find out I can't work. It's a Christmas movie.
I think it's both.
Believe whatever you want.
So what are some of your favorite Halloween activities? Like fall activities, not Halloween, just fall activities. Like I love going apple picking. I didn't get to do it this year, but I love apple picking. It's so much fun.
I got to go to work. This is my busy work season, so I don't get to enjoy fall that much anymore.
What else?
So yeah, what do you like to do?
Hay rides.
Hay rides.
I want to go to a haunted house.
Like
the ones that people like set up.
Penitentiary.
Yeah.
I've never been to that.
I want to go.
One of our favorite TV shows growing up was Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I love that show.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
That was fun.
I just always remember that one episode where it was like a ballerina house or something, and in the end, like they all would lose their faces.
What? I don't remember that episode.
I feel like I remember that, and
that needs to come back to television somewhere.
Imagine they did like a grown-up version of that. They probably have a show like that already.
Isn't that kind of like American Horror Story? I've never watched it.
Me either. I don't know. And then So Weird. That was another one of our favorite shows.
We like all those spooky, supernatural.
What? My question is, why'd the girl leave?
The
main girl in So Weird.
I don't know. The actress probably wanted to do something else.
Oh well, we were weird kids.
Mm-hmm.
We like the weirdest stuff.
But it's fun. And now, I have a 5-year-old, so I can enjoy Halloween all over again.
Do you know what we should have done? We should have dressed up like Sarah and Jared.
That's hard, cause like.
I don't care. We could have did it. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
I thought about it yesterday. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get this stuff in time. You know what's good? Chew on some candy corn and then take a sip of wine. And then eat a piece of cheese and then take a sip of wine. It's weird chewing with these teeth things because I'm gonna swallow my teeth. Yeah.
Oh my god. Was it pretty easy to put them in though?
Yeah. So like you get they give it these little wax pearl things or sticky pearl things. I don't know, they're hard as a rock. And then you put boiling water on them. And then you let them sit in there until they turn clear, and then you put them in the teeth and then you push them in.
Oh. Okay. I don't know, after they sit on your teeth for a while, they actually look pretty natural. Like they look pretty like your actual teeth.
Yeah, I just wish they were the right color. Are they gonna pull my actual teeth out? I hope not. If that's the case, we'll be down for a while.
We won't be recording.
We won't be recording for a while. You'll just hear my audio.
He'll be off camera, the camera will be on me, and he'll be off screen.
Or I'll just get like a little chiclet or something.
Ew. So, we're gonna end it here. Please subscribe to our channel.
We put out new videos every Wednesday.
And if you have a wine recommendation, please leave it in the comments below because we'd love to try some new wines.
Yes, we love wine, obviously.
Okay. So next month, we're going to be traveling down the West Coast to the state of Oregon, and we're going to be trying wines from that region. Yeah. All right, so we'll see you guys next week.
Bye! It's fierce. It's fierce. I know where my soul is. I know where my home is. You're not TV. I'm not TV. Well, isn't that fantastic?
Oh my god.